Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the No More Alarm Clock. Meet the job quitters living their dream. So today we are on episode 4. Go ahead, Isabel.
Okay, so today's topic is the leap that changed everything. Our guest, Lina, she will be sharing her journey from law firm to freedom, and you'll find out more about her just in a few minutes.
Yes. Thank you. So before we dive into our topic, let's introduce ourselves. Hi, my name is Sandy. I'm originally from Panama, but according to reside in Surrey, British Columbia, Canada. I also work in the movie industry, and I'm a proud digital business owner and mentor.
Hello, everyone. My name is Isabel. I am originally from Mexico, but I live in North Carolina, USA. I am a former educational assistant. I am a wife, a mother of three, a grandmother of two. Wait a minute. Did I say grandmother two times? I can remember. Well, a mother of three, grandmother of two. I'm a proud digital business owner and a mentor.
Thank you so much. So we also want to remind everyone that every Tuesday and every Thursday we have our live webinar. So if you want to learn how you can start your online business and start earning online, all you have to do is register in any of the websites that appear on the screen with your name and email address, and we'll send you that invitation to watch the live webinar. So when you register into our websites, you will receive an email that will contain two links. So the first one is to register to the live webinar. That link will take you to a page that will have two buttons, one for Tuesday and one for Thursday. So you can register for either one or for both. The second link that you get there is the replay link of the live webinar. So just in case you cannot make it to the live webinar, that's not a problem. You can always catch up the replay of the live webinar. Now, our live webinars happens every Tuesdays and Thursdays, 5 p.m. PST and 8 p.m. EST. Now, in addition to that, we also invite you to our private Facebook group where you get to see more success stories from members of our community and more information about the business. Now you're probably wondering, okay, so what do we see on the webinar? So on the webinar, you're going to learn how our online business plan works. And also you get the opportunity to hear from the panelists, which are members of our community, who will be sharing with you why they decided to start their online business and how this online business has transformed their lives. So let's find out who were the hosts and panelists for yesterday's live webinar.
Okay, so yesterday we had Ni as our host. She's a regional manager. We had this power couple here, Gina and Dimitar. They're former corporate employees. Tashi is a FHM, and Pinky is a registered nurse. We also had Maria. She's a retired nurse educator. Jackie is also a retired nurse. And Arlene is a medical device tech. And we also had Janeline. She's a bartender and server. As you guys can see, we have panelists from different ages, different cultures. So if you two are interested in learning more about this business, don't forget to register on one of the websites on the screen.
Yes. So if you're catching the replay of yesterday's live webinar, the replay has subtitles in several languages, and our live webinar has subtitles in 5 languages. That's Spanish, French, Arabic, and
Tagalog.
Vietnamese. Tagalog and Vietnamese. Thank you so much. Okay, so we have a comment here from Hilda Sanchez. Hola, chicas, saludos. Thank you for watching, Hilda.
Hola,
Gracias por
hola,
vernos.
Hilda.
Um, okay, so let's dive into our topic for today. So, like we mentioned, today is episode 4 for the No More Alarm Clock, Meet the Job Quitters Living Their Dreams. So today our guest is Lina Abu Ibrahim. So she's going to be sharing her journey as a job quitter. But before we bringing her in, let me introduce her. So we are so excited to introduce today's guest, Lina, originally from Lebanon and now living in Canada. Lina is a proud mom of 2 boys and a former lawyer who worked as a paralegal after relocating. In 2019, she started her digital business while still working full time, driven by a desire to create a second stream of income and gain more flexibility for her family. She saw the potential in the online space, even though she didn't have prior knowledge. With consistency and vision, it took her just 1 year to quit her job and go full time in her business. Today, she's a thriving business owner, mentor, and coach, helping others create freedom and purpose on their own terms. Get ready to be inspired by her incredible journey. So let's bring Lina to the studio. Hi, Lina. Thank you so much
Hi,
for coming.
Hi, Lina.
hi, Sandy and Isabel. Thank you so much for having me. And I want to say hello to everyone who's watching us.
Thank you so much. I know I did a little bit of introduction about you, but do you mind just introducing yourself a little bit more so they get to know you a little bit more?
Yes, okay. So my name is Lina Abu Brahim. I'm originally from Lebanon. I moved to Canada in 2010, and I'm currently living in Vancouver, BC. What else? My background, as you said, is a lawyer. When I came here, I didn't want to go actually back to law school and do it all over again. So I did like a shortcut. I worked as a paralegal, and actually, I worked as a paralegal only for 3 years because prior to that, I was just with my kids home. Yeah, and everything started in 2019. The shift started. I was really, at that time, I saw the potential in the online space. I wanted like a small business, something small on the side to do. um, didn't have the big dreams, big, vision, but it was something small, and I didn't know how to access until I saw this program. And this is where I got more excited and my journey started. Definitely, it took me time to learn and to grow. And in 1 year, I started making income more than my job. And this is where I decided, okay, to take this leap and leave like the job world, like the 9 to 5, and do it full time. Now it's been 6 years. It's a very rewarding journey on so many levels. And the flexibility of time, this is what I really wanted most. It's amazing. So yeah, this is briefly what I can share about myself.
Thank you so much for sharing that. Thank
Yeah.
you for the introduction. Okay, so let's dive in into the questions.
Okay, Lina, thank you for taking the time to be here with us today. Um, the first question is, take us back to July 2nd of 2020, your last day at the law firm. What did that moment symbolize for you emotionally and professionally?
Yeah. This moment, I shared it within our closed community group. It was, if I want to describe it, it was a moment of so much gratitude uh, to my previous work that I was leaving behind, to the community, to the new environment, to my business, to this opportunity that allowed me to take this leap, and to the journey of growth that I went through. So it was, if I want to brief it emotionally, it was really a moment of gratitude. And I'm also so grateful because it was easy for me to let go. The decision was not that easy. I had moments of, we all think like the job is security, like, well, what if and what if. Um, but there was a moment, and I talked with my husband. We took like the sleep. I had this faith, and if I want to go back to another moment when I made the decision to leave, it was maybe I'm answering another question now. I don't know if this was another question I'm answering, but it's just coming out of me. So I'm just will go with the flow. The moment that made me decide, okay, this is the time. Uh, it was in 2020, and we're working on home. And some people, when I don't know if many people will experience and can relate to what I will be saying, I was working over hours at home, over delivering, and communicating with the team and the law firm at that time. It was not easy. So I went through a lot of stress.
Mm.
And on the other hand, there was something exciting growing. My business is growing. I'm seeing like more income, even what I am doing and spending. So the results in my business was so inspiring. And this is was like the moment that I was about, I want to do it. I want to leave. It was a little bit hard, but we talked with my husband and we just, I didn't want to go like keep going like one step, one foot in the corporate world and another foot in like the business. So we just took this leap of faith and moved on. So back to your question, this moment, yeah, I can summarize it with like so much gratitude for everything.
Thank you for sharing that with us. And yes, I completely understand, making those decisions are not easy. But a
Mm,
lot of times, when you see the potential, you almost want to like just focus on that one thing that you know is going to give you more, right?
yeah,
And plus,
yeah,
you get the freedom to be with your kids, with your family. So why not?
exactly, exactly, yeah.